These are the most insane curses the NFL has ever seen, from a well-known curse affecting a player's luck all the way to an oddly specific one stopping teams from winning the Super Bowl. We'll get there eventually, but first we gotta travel back all the way to 1999 when Kurt Warner won the regular season MVP and then went on to win the Super Bowl that same season. Well, from 2000 onwards, every single player who won MVP failed to win the Super Bowl. Yes, every single one of them. And so the MVP curse was born, stating a player couldn't win MVP and the Super Bowl the same season. Some players got close to breaking it. Take for example Tom Brady, who won MVP in 2017 yet failed to beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the big game. However, the curse was finally broken in 2022 when Patrick Mahomes won Super Bowl 57 after being named the league MVP just a couple of days earlier. Still, that is the first time that happened in this century, and it may take some time before we witness it again. Another rather specific curse is the Madden Curse. It goes like this: whichever player is featured in a video game's cover is doomed to have some bad luck coming his way. This curse has gained a lot of popularity over the years, and some examples of the curse are the following. Rob Gronkowski in 2017 missed quite a lot of games due to a variety of injuries. Antonio Brown, the 2019 cover athlete, had his career fall off a cliff after being featured on Madden's cover, and he pretty much went insane. Well, we could even back to 2012 when Peyton Hills went from being the cover of the franchise to being a backup for pretty much the rest of his career. Yeah, there were some players who didn't seem to be affected by the curse, or at least not so much, but it's quite crazy to think pretty much everyone who's been on the cover has had at least a little bit of bad luck. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but who knows. Moving on, we have a recently found curse, which is quite cool. The name, the Kirk Cousins Curse. No team has ever lost to Kirk Cousins as a starter and went on to win the Super Bowl, let alone play in it. Interestingly enough, Cousins has faced multiple Super Bowl winning teams. Take for example the Chiefs in 2019, but he has lost every single matchup against those teams. So now you know, if your team loses against Kirk Cousins, they won't reach the Super Bowl that season. And speaking of the big game, the next curse is actually the Super Bowl Hangover. This one is a little bit more popular and it actually has a scientific explanation. But first of all, what is it? Well, whenever a team loses the Super Bowl, they are cursed to have a bad season the following year, or at least face some bad luck or heartbreaking losses. Take for example the 49ers, who after losing Super Bowl 54 went on to have a lot of players on AR and miss the playoffs completely. Another great example are the Carolina Panthers, who after going 15-1 and losing the Super Bowl, missed the postseason the following year with just 6 wins. This has an explanation though, and it's possibly due to the team playing 4 more weeks than the rest of the league. Besides, the team's morale will certainly be lacking after losing in the Super Bowl. Anyways, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and hopefully you stick around. See you later.